1, are you in favor or opposed to amalgamation, and why? 2, what solution or solutions do you propose to improve the traffic situation? 3, how would you work to attract businesses to the region? That sounds like a chamber question. 4, what amenities would you like to add to the community, and how would they be funded? 5, what infrastructure improvements would you like to see the City of Colwood move forward with over the next 4 years? 6, are you in favor of sewage treatment, and given the controversy surrounding the sewage treatment issue, what do you see as the best solution for Colwood? And 7, what would be your top priorities or goals as the mayor or as a councillor for Colwood over the next 4 years? So as Craig said, there were a number of questions submitted. As usual, several are similar, so the Chamber did their best to consolidate them into these 7. So we're going to start by asking Robin Stanbridge to come up, and he will have 2 minutes to introduce himself. Then we are going to have 2 questions picked at random, and he will have 2 minutes to answer, and then we will move on, and each candidate process will be the same. I'm getting a look from, did I do something wrong, Josh? No? Good. That's the process. Robin.
Thank you very much.
Stand, sit, whatever you like.
Hello. In Colwood, we have a very real referendum on democratic reform. If you want a mayor who makes decisions on your behalf in meetings from which you are precluded by highways packed with parked cars, please vote for her. I am the alternative. I am not proposing that I should be making your decisions for you, but that you should be directly involved in making your city's decisions through the technology likely already in your pocket. And speaking of that technology, when our political system was invented, the abacus was the world's fastest supercomputer. The abacus. Since then, science has progressed, but politics has regressed. We can talk lots about the lack of apparent foresight and resourcefulness in our municipal, provincial, and federal governments. We can come away from politics sick to our stomachs by the flagrantly unaccountable fashion by which our grandchildren's and planet's future are managed like a business in liquidation. We know we cannot solve the problems with the same kind of thinking that created them. And we know we cannot expect democratic reform to trickle down from the higher echelons of government. We need to wake up to the fact that the government is our property. Yet governments at every level try to offset their poor comprehension of our increasingly sophisticated world by climbing further into our wallets. So the government wants in our pockets? Well, perhaps, that is exactly where it needs to go. I want the people to identify and vote on the smartest options, and I want to provide the people the tools and the forums to work together on solving our problems and designing our future, to turn our city into the epicenter of intelligent, accountable, deliberative democracy, a city where those who insist on selfishly making a mess have the privilege of cleaning it up. Just as car accidents are avoided by all drivers, so too would poor decisions. I want to help build a world where you are refreshed and enlightened by participating in democracy. And just as knowledge is sufficient for contentment, it is my joy to present this option. Thank you.
Thank you, Robin. And you notice Josh standing up. I forgot to mention, but that's as unobtrusive as we can get. When a candidate has got about 15 seconds left, Josh will stand up, so you'll know it's just about time, and then he'll do the T when you're done. And you were right on time, so thank you. So we've had the 2 questions selected. First question for you: what infrastructure improvements would you like to see the City of Colwood move forward with over the next 4 years?